Hey, it's Charlie, just doing a couple announcements up front because we can get to them at the end of the show. The first one is from Spencer, our guest.
Check out those good old-fashioned values. Check out Get Cynical. Check out A Closer Look. I did the music on that. Bye-bye.
The next one, if you do not already, you should go subscribe to us on Patreon. We are doing an episode every week on there. We have been doing that for almost a year now. And if you want access to twice as much Most Controversial, you should go sign up there. Finally, the last announcement. On February 3rd at 408 North 3rd Avenue, Minneapolis, I will be doing Crane X, Comedy at the Crane. It is a TED Talk style event hosted by me and some other comedians. Come out, come see it. It's only $15. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, thanks.
Should I kill my mouse? Should I...
Wow.
Please read before downvoting. Kind of urgent.
We're in r/pets, and this is from 10 years ago.
This was
also Spencer's here.
Yeah,
Spencer's
this was
here.
inspired by Griffin and I's. We saw a photo of the world's oldest dog. And if you haven't seen this, please Google this.
It's so sad.
I think it, like, I say this a lot, but like no hyperbole. I think it might be the funniest thing I have ever seen.
It's like it's an old it looks like someone put their dog in the washing machine.
It's unbelievable.
It has one, like, it's an old Chihuahua. It's 20 years old. It has one glassy eye and one sad eye.
No, it's 22 because it's older than I am.
It looks like it has lived long enough to, like, evolve to understand that it will die one day, and it's just waiting for that to happen. Like, it's...
Oh, yeah.
The little bow it has over its dead eye is so fucking funny.
You just know that she's, like, carrying it around, like, she's my little princess, and then meanwell the dog's just, like, emitting human screams.
Yeah.
Going, ah!
You get a debuff when you go near that dog.
Yeah. He's got an AoE.
It looks like if you sucked out all the anger of Hector Salamanca and just left him with nothing.
It looks like a Dark Souls boss that when you get it down to 20% health, it starts limping around.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Dark Souls boss where it's like you kill it. Or you almost kill it and you're like, oh, this was pretty easy, and then it's revealed that like that's just the head of a giant.
It's one of the Dark Souls bosses that you feel bad about killing.
I know that dog's gonna like grow an extra arm out of its back that swings a sword at you.
Princess Dog of the Ancients.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of like it doesn't really like attack you physically. It just sort of exudes like this gas out of like holes in its knees.
Oh yeah, there's so many video essays about that dog.
Yeah,
and like all the items that it drops.
Yeah. What is it like?
Perfect parrying back its pity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a dog that loved its master too much. And then eventually you have to be the one to strike it down as it goes hollow.
This mouse.
All those oldest dogs ever are also like they're all Chihuahuas because Chihuahuas don't do anything. So like realistically, like you could see on the news that it's like world's oldest dog kidnapped and eaten by hawk.
Like a hawk swoops down from the sky, and the second the talon makes contact, it just dissolves into dust.
Yeah,
like the hawk swoops and like
it's like somebody threw a bag of flour at
the ground. I'd like to imagine that the dog's so old it's just indestructible. So like the hawk comes and it just kills the dog. The dog just kills the hawk.
Yeah.
It just brings you brings you like a full peregrine falcon as a treat, like it's a dead mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the talons get like stuck in its back and the dog just sinks into hell and brings the hawk with
it. Yeah. I feel like whatever like instincts a hawk has to like I don't know, not eat rotten meat would like kick in when it sees that dog.
I love walking my dog outside and I just see like vultures swooping around. Just like in a cartoon.
I remember
the specter of death from the Seventh Seal is walking it on a leash.
I remember like my first week of college, like coming back from class, and people were like pointing like, "Oh, is that an eagle?" And it was like, "Whoa, what is that?" And then it was just a bunch of vultures circling something behind our dorm. Yeah. Like a squirrel died or something, and they're just vultures circling around.
I was driving on some back road a couple weeks ago, and there was roadkill, and there was a bunch of vultures by it, and I drove past, and I was literally like an inch away from killing a vulture with my car. just flattening a vulture.
Yeah, no. God, dude, that dog, we were talking about this, Griffin, but like, at that point, it has to be like anti-house trained, like it's just constantly piddling everywhere. Like it just can't, it doesn't have bowel or like any type of control anymore, so it's just leaking.
I don't think you could expect that of
it.
it.
Yeah, and can't. It's a 20-year-old dog. It can't tell things. It can only tell color, which is good because it's just. I'm sure wherever it sits, there's just like a fucking gray stain. So if you're at the house, you're just like, oh, that's the dog's because the cushion is gray.
It's got a little snail trail. It just marks its territory. Just like it just.
I want to talk about this mouse.
Yeah, it's like the dog is like melting like it's made of chocolate.
Jesus Christ. No, that dog looks like old chocolate.
Down to pet it, it like sticks to your hand a little bit. Like you gotta pull.
Yeah, you just have to you have to wash your hands like you got bacon grease on your hands and it just never comes off.
Yeah. Oh, that's not even the oldest one on record. The oldest one lived to be 29.
Yeah, Bluey.
We talked about Bluey.
And it's funny, like, Bluey is like the I mean, I hate to phrase it this way, but it's like the Chad version of that dog, since Bluey, like, you see old photos of Bluey and it just looks like a normal dog. Just some border collie that was just doing farm work all day, so it's like the dog version of
Bluey's like Bluey's like the like a 100-year-old woman you see on the news, and they're like, oh, I drink a can of Dr. Pepper every day. And then this dog is like the people who live to be 120 in Thailand, and they're like an inch thick, and they're stuck in their hospital bed.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys were looking at Pebbles, not Spike, because Spike was the previous record holder, it looks like, and then Pebbles is the new one that has a bow in her hair.
Yes.
There can only be one.
Yeah.
How many of those awards do they give out a year?
They should have to win that award in blood. Like the two oldest. I think this like the first and second place need to have like Michael Vick style dogfighting rings. Like you're just nudging them together and they're just trying to die on. They're trying to lose.
Spike looks more put together, honestly. Like his ears are up. Like there's something vertical to it.
There's
the way he's not being carried.
You know, like the way they're banning cigarettes, but like only menthols and flavored stuff. They should do that with dog fighting. So you can't watch any of the fun dog fights. You can only watch dog fights between like two 20-year-old chihuahuas who don't even know where they are. They're like in a circle and biting each other on accident.
You know what's funny is that the
got like acidic blood like xenomorphs.
The only like rep for Puerto Rico and like the house, I think she might only even have like a ceremonial role, or like she can only introduce bills or something like that, is she keeps trying to get cockfighting legalized in Puerto Rico and no one else wants that. She's like it's part of our culture, and everyone's like, no, God, stop asking us to do this.
I'm trying to think of like funnier animals that you can have fighting rings, since like roosters is obviously like, I mean, that's kind of lame, and dogs is like the classic, but like what like I think we should just have like fighting rings for like
scorpions.
Scorpions,
like
ants.
There's gotta be like some just like really aggressive girls.
That was
yeah. I was thinking slow lorises, like slow loris.
Oh, they have venom.
Yeah,
they have like.
I want to see a slow loris.
Yeah, I was so fucked up when I found that out. I could not believe that an animal like that looked like that was poisonous.
It's so cool that they have like little DreamWorks eyes, and they look like they were bred to be adorable, and then they're just like poisonous, and if you own one, you're committing like torture.
Oh yeah, no, it's like it's one of those things where if the temperature's off, it just like slowly dies.
Yeah. Have you guys ever watched videos of giraffes fighting?
No.
They just
Yes!
they just
caught
hit each other
have
with their
this.
necks. It's fucking unbelievable.
I think I saw like mountain.
Giraffes fight like they're action figures being controlled by a
Yeah,
7-year-old.
they're like rock and sock and robots if you only had one arm.
Yeah.
I like I think I saw like in person like two like mountain goats fight. Like they just charged at each other full speed like with their heads, and you just hear a bop like a fucking like a mile away. It's so cool. I think humans should do that.
Do we want to finish talking about this mouse?
Yeah, we do. We gotta talk.
Oh yeah, we got distracted talking.
We did the same thing.
The
We
dog.
did
The
it
world's
to
oldest
die.
dog is like the gift that keeps on giving. I hope he lives.
Yeah.
and
to
it
100
does
years
literally keep on giving. They have to keep on giving the award out.
Yeah, I think. I hope this one particular Chihuahua lives to be 100, and each year is more sad and terrifying than the last. I hope by the end of it, it's just the blob from "I have no mouth and I must scream."
Yeah.
Okay, so about mouse, it said, long story short, my fiance's brother purchased 2 mice from a store about 2 weeks ago. Parentheses, they were about €5 each. We just
This
found
is in Europe.
Yeah.
You're a trash piece of shit.
We just found that the cat somehow got into the cage and had one of the mice in his mouth. We got the mouse out of the cat's mouth, and now the mouse is breathing really quickly, and on the mouse's left side, you can literally see the heart pounding outwards. Oh my god. What the... Oh no.
They did a fatality on this.
The mouse...
I
It's
think
when
they
you
mean
do a
under the
fatality,
skin. I
but it
think
doesn't
they.
die yet.
Yeah.
I think they mean like under the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
like it has a broken rib.
is like
and
I
whatever
think
is moving
fairly normal for
inside.
rodents, but whatever.
Yeah.
The mouse has
the
no
mouse-
open puncture wounds.
But it is covered in saliva, and you can tell where it has been injured by the cat. We don't want it to be in pain. We're wondering what you should do right now. And
Wait, those are two completely different things. Like the mouse being covered in saliva is an easy fix, and then you could tell that it's been eaten by a cat.
yeah, and one of the top comment just says like, yeah, leave it alone and see if the pain subsides, since it might not have internal wounds. And then the second one says, my dad had to do this when our dog caught a squirrel. He decapitated it with a shovel. Tough stuff, but he did the right thing.
Oh fuck! I just found this. I looked on this guy's profile, and I found his another post he made. If you go to the very bottom,
Oh no!
it's exactly what you think it's gonna be.
Come on.
It's exactly what you think it's gonna be.
In our what is this thing? My German brother-in-law received this from his grandpa, who had received it from his father. His grandpa told him to keep it out of sight, or he can get in trouble, and that's it. Anyone know what this is exactly? And it's a fucking SS helmet.
No!
Like, for
No
real.
fucking way. Dude, I'm imagining...
So my question for you guys is, it's not breathing. Do I have to kill it?
Okay, the cat was framed.
No wonder this guy has such a
This
thing
dude
against.
was doing like
once-
Klaus Barbie shit to that fucking mouse.
Yeah.
I wonder if
read the book.
I wonder if the mice were twins.
Yeah, he read the book Mouse and he got confused.
Let's go.
Oh god, that's so mouse. Just that poor fucking mouse.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. No, how do I keep the mouse suffering? No, I want to discourage this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was... Oh, he's also posted r/USMC. Oh, boy.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He also posted r/politics. Is anyone else planning on voting liberal in November to see if all these hillbillies will really lose their shit and try to revolt? That's from 10 years ago.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, it was.
But I don't even think there's like...
typing that out, just saying that in the most Hitlerian way possible. Just saying, is there anyone who want to vote liberal to own the...
Yeah. Does anyone want to promote a coup?
This guy posted.
This guy is all over the place.
10 years
like,
ago,
probably
he posted an RWTF, a photo of Lady Gaga, and he just said, Lady Gaga just posted a selfie without makeup.
Yeah.
Speak on it, brother.
Notice
Goddamn.
her bone structure.
Sometime I can't tell if that bitch is a man or a woman. Woo!
No.
Oh, he also posted 11 years ago an r/Republican What's with no one here talking about Ron Paul? Not a single link to on the front page. What's the deal?
Because he's not a Republican.
What's going on with that,
you fucking immigrant piece of shit. Go back to Germany.
He's not enough of a system.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he's also posting an r/Greece and r/Freemasonry. This is a vibrant portrait of an international man of mystery.
Guys, a friendly visitor from r/Freemasonry here. Wonder if you're not posting more about Ron Paul.
He also posted. He just said a video that says "Chimp lights fire." I really hope that's not what I think.
Oh no!
He gets a visit from the Council of Elites for coming too close to the truth.
This is the pre-Ellen Powell Reddit, so it probably
that is. I do wish that like for the show, I wish there was a way that we could turn on a filter. It's like before Ellen Powell.
Go to and I think that hate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest names for a subreddit. It's like making r/ugly kids kill yourself.
Yeah. No, I mean I do.
R/
it does seem like she
teachers.
Yeah.
r/diabetes kids are faking it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
r/peanut allergy. r/peanut allergy kids need to get over it.
No, but before Ellen Powell, it would be diabetes kids deserve it. Yeah.
Whoa, wait,
that's
wait.
like the filter I want the most.
Wait. Oh no.
What?
Look at the mouse guy's comment on this post.
Oh no! Fuck.
Fuck, it's taking a while.
Oh my god. So in case you didn't know what he just said, he dropped a soft A saying
Fella, you had me laughing so hard right now.
Yeah.
And he's
Nathan.
German.
Yeah, German.
Yeah, no.
Nazi heritage, mouse decapitator, pro Ron Paul, liberal, hates Trump voters.
But is also kind of a gangsta rap enthusiast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. No, I think
is he friend of Kanye?
I think at this point,
I think I might know who was in Paris. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
It's his grandfather after the invasion. That's who was in Paris.
If I can just return to the
please.
pet thing. I just need to say
the dog. Yeah.
This isn't a good post, but the title of it is just sublime. It just says,
"Oh,
do dogs fart?" Do dogs?
Do they?
But I can answer that one for you very quickly.
Yeah.
just respond. The funniest possible response to that would be, I don't fucking know.
I don't know, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know. This does remind me.
Man. Kill yourself.
In fourth grade, we had to learn where all the states were and shit. So we would have computer time to look at maps. But what I would do for computer time is I would basically just do this. I would just Google search, do turtles fart, do dogs fart, and then I don't know where any of the states are now because I spent map time Googling if giraffes farted and
one
stuff.
One of the most spectrum-y kids at my school. It wasn't me. Don't say it was me. Not me.
It wasn't you. It was me.
Yeah. He just kind of approached my friend group. We were hanging out middle school, just hanging out on the blacktop, and he just approached my friend group saying, "Did you know raccoons are the only animal that have a bone in their penis?" And then laughed. And
that was
away.
me. That was me that was saying that.
Cool, man.
That was literally Charlie. I had such an autistic. I'll never forget this because I still get pissed off if I think about it too hard. In second grade, I was reading a book about squids because I'm like that.
That was me with sharks.
That's so crazy of you, dude.
But
I can't think of anything crazier than reading a book about squids.
Okay, so squid have the 8 tentacles and they have 2 arms. They have the 2 other things.
Yes.
So we were talking about this in class. I said squid have 10 tentacles, which is not true, but it's closer to the truth than what everyone else thought, which is that they have 8. And everyone made fun of me and called me stupid. I got so upset.
Were you in a classroom full of squid or something? Why do they care so much about this?
I was in a classroom full of sperm whale.
Pre Ellen Powell Reddit had a subreddit Griffin building squids.
Yeah, no. They just. I'm just imagining a bunch of just killer whales just like filming you in class, yelling that giant squids have 10 tentacles. Go land mammal, go land mammal, go!
I want to read this one from
Griffin gets posted on 2 legs posting their L's.
Land lovers posting their L's.
Don't give anyone any ideas.
Yeah.
I wanted to read this one from r/pets. I am freaking out about the dog disease, which makes people's limbs need to be amputated. Will someone please shed some light on the dangers of it, because it is greatly affecting my relationship with my dog.
What the
fuck?
Our family dog,
from
Otis,
Joni
3 years old.
Yeah, post tweets from the fucking Last of Us.
Our family dog and I are 2 peas in a pod. He loves my husband and son, but I am his favorite person. Yada yada yada. He's right behind me. I love him very much, but I've recently become terrified of him.
He's right behind me.
A couple weeks ago,
I'm
you know what I mean.
We're
not going to go for that.
That makes your heads explode if you care about what's happening in their day.
Yeah.
It's affecting my relationship with my
girlfriend. A couple
girlfriend.
weeks ago, I came across a publication about a woman who came back from vacation and allowed her dogs to lick her. Then she ended up with both arms and legs amputated due to a bacteria called Canamoris, which her dogs were carriers of. I decided to go down the rabbit hole, and it turns out 70% of all dogs have it. And it isn't only the elderly and immunocompromised people that can get sick from it. I'm extremely worried. I live in England, and our medical system here is so messed up that if I caught the infection, I would go undiagnosed because everything here is a joke. Okay, fuck you, first of all, for that one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, unless you have private care money. All right, that part's true.
What do I do about the disease that makes my hand bigger than my face?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why the NHS isn't giving you care for the dog disease that makes all your legs and arms fall off. The disease you get
from French kissing your dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting really worried about this disease where my dog will find something tasty from my fridge on my crotch and start licking it.
Yeah. Someone says it's extremely rare. Yeah.
Bro, I like it cold.
What the idea this person just thinks it's like, oh fuck, that's like how many you don't see like quadriplegics around very much. I mean, maybe you do in England, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would be common enough to warrant.
What does that mean?
Quadriplegics?
No, what do you mean maybe you see them a lot in England? Like, what are you getting at?
I don't know. I was just guessing, given her post.
Cryptically, there's a lot of quadriplegics in England.
Okay.
That's something that like a fucking like Elden Ring NPC would tell you very threateningly.
I heard someone say that outside of the Ariana Grande concert, and I was like, what? He said, soon.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll know soon enough.
They let all those dogs into the Ariana Grande concert.
Just fucking popping their legs off.
Yeah. Oh, and then the most downvoted comment at the very bottom says, "Meditation is what you need."
Owned.
Yeah.
Fucking owned.
Yeah. Does one of you want to read I Hate My Cat?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're like so synced up. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Our brains are on the same page.
Your periods must have synced up. Am I right?
Oh my fucking god.
Can I get an amen? Yeah. Okay. This is the whole rest of the episode.
What are you guys even saying right now? I can't understand.
I Hate My Cat. Who wants to read it?
I hate my cat.
I got it.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm even saying this. My cat used to be my baby, and everything he did was so adorable to me. But ever since getting pregnant, I can't stand him. The person got pregnant. What? The things I used to find cute are just annoying. He is too needy. He is always meowing outside of my door, and I don't want him in my bed walking all over my pillows because that's what he does. He now thinks everything I have for my daughter is for him. He is constantly trying to sleep in her crib, and it makes me so mad.
Just take it out, dude. Take it out. It's a cat.
If he tries to jump on my daughter, I don't know how I will react.
I don't know how I would react either, to be fair.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fucking funny.
Yeah, it's not a tiger.
Cats will steal the breath from your kids.
I also...
It's like she's like staring like at her cat, just like waiting for the cat to jump up on the baby, and just out of left field a pit bull comes in and
it's like Calvin and Hobbes. I'm just imagining this, like the baby comes home from daycare and then the cat just pounces on it, knocking it over.
Yeah.
I'm worried about my cat playing Calvin Ball. They
should do the last Cowboys play, Ezekiel Elliott did get tackled like Calvin getting hit by Hobbs.
They should do Calvin and Hobbs again, but Hobbs is a pit bull, and just on every single comic, he just eats Calvin.
Yeah, and then it's a limited release, so that Bill Watterson can go back to being retired.
That would be great if like Bill Watterson's like one correspondence with the world was just Calvin got eaten by a pit bull. Stop emailing me.
Yeah,
I think it'll be so funny.
I'm so glad.
Like the actual like the split second instant Bill Watterson dies. There's going to be like a Hulu series and Amazon Prime series.
Oh God, yeah.
They're going
we
to
need to
torture
keep him
that
alive.
man's corpse. Just oh god, he is like such a cool guy that he just like single-handedly sunk like billions of dollars for like his firm and his studio.
He was like, I don't know,
just because
fuck
it's
off.
Like, it was just no, it's mine. I like it. It's mine.
Yeah,
he's the only guy in history who's had artistic integrity.
Bill Watterson and Steven Hillenburg like sitting in heaven, like, man, I'm glad we did what we wanted to with our stuff, and no one can ever take that away from us.
I remember, I like to imagine, like, they say, like, they tell Bill Watterson, it's like, look, we got to send you to hell, but, like, it's not going to be normal hell. We're just going to, like, show you what they're doing with Calvin and Hobbes for the rest of eternity.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think he kind of already gets that, because when people see Calvin, they're like, oh, that's the guy that pisses on Toyota logos.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, he's like, someone asked him about that recently, and he just seems kind of amused by it. Like, he's
really
just
funny.
Like,
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, it's like, whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, you just gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with one of the Far Side characters and try to get a rise out of Gary Larson.
just like getting a bumper sticker of a cow on your truck and be like, fuck you, Gary Larson. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's the cow pissing on a Toyota logo.
Yeah.
But,
the cow tools guy
using
the cow tools to torture like George Bush or something.
Yeah. It's the cow tools being used on Osama bin Laden. It's like, get that as a sticker on my pickup truck.
Yeah.
I
think let's just be clear. Cow Tools is probably like the funniest Far Side comic. It's the funniest one.
Yeah. My favorite Far Side comic is the one with the scientist, and they have like a translator, and they're talking to the dolphins, and they're just like they just keep saying "No habla inglés."
The one I think about a lot. It's very simple, but it's just a guy in his room, and it just says, like, a giant sign that says, like, pants first, then shoes. Just in his room. It's stuck with me for, like, a decade now. Just to think about that all the time.
Yeah. I had an existential crisis when I was in 4th grade because like so many of those Far Side comics were about hell.
Yes, same. Dude, the one where it literally said, like, I'm pretty sure I still have like OCD aftershocks from the first time I saw the one where the people are marching into hell and the devil has a sign on the wall that says, "Don't forget, you're here forever. Today is the first day of the rest of your life."
It's so cool that like there's not like the enduring legacy of the Far Side is just the idea that heaven is everyone hanging out like on a cloud together. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
And then hell is just like everyone's just hot and sweaty all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That, and then
there's so many.
I also watched a lot of Futurama around the time I was reading The Far Side.
Oh yeah,
when I was like 11.
That was a perfect vehicle to get upset about hell. There's a one that says, seriously considering returning kitten after 2 weeks, need advice. And the plot, this basically just, it boils down to, I think the cat has bad vibes. Like it says, I got a new kitten a little under 2 weeks ago. I grew up with lots of dogs and had one cat for a little bit in the past. I recently got out of a long-term relationship, earlier this year and moved into my own apartment by myself.
Oh, hell no.
Since then,
He's not getting dogs.
I've been thinking about getting a cat or dog and ultimately decided to go with a cat since I can keep some of my spontaneous lifestyle still. Oh, God.
That's
not a spontaneous bitch.
My spontaneous lifestyle. Jesus
God
Christ.
damn. You know this woman be making you mad brunches. Like, Jesus. Okay. I'd love to get a text from this woman at 4 a.m. that says awesome sauce.
I would love for this woman to like to like leave, like to meet this woman for lunch, and then she leaves like an hour in because she made plans already.
Yeah. She's worried about her cat ripping up her favorite T-shirt of Albert Einstein making a really wacky face.
Yeah.
Of Jesus riding a Triceratops.
Why did he do that?
Oh my
God. Why did he make that face?
I think that was a low
He had
point
no
in his
reason.
career,
He
and I
had
think
no
that's
reason.
when he got
he had
cancer.
no reason to eat like that. He went off.
Yeah. So before adopting the cat, I made sure to get everything: toys, cat tower, automatic litter box, etc. The thing is, even while I was buying stuff for the new kitty and before I adopted, I was having a very slight gut feeling that I shouldn't do this. I'm notorious for not listening to my gut, and now I know I should have. He's 6 months old and has tons of energy. I play with him for about 1 to 2 hours a day and have to lock him out of my room at night so I can sleep. The moment I brought him home, I had deep, instant regret. I chalked it up to puppy blues and decided to wait it out to give him a chance. Overall, he's been a good boy. I just cannot get over this massive gut feeling that I should not have him. I like having a clean, quiet home. I like not having anything that relies on me after growing up with dogs that constantly did. I already suffer from bad anxiety/OCD, and this situation is really making me spiral. All right.
This,
All right,
by the
bitch.
way, 1 second.
Listen.
This woman, the woman who said she hates her cat because she's pregnant, I'm looking at the replies here. This woman also has OCD. OCD is making these bitches hate cats.
That's never happened to me before. I mean, Griffin, have you ever just had like...
No, I love my cat. I love my cat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't see where this is coming from. Is this like a woman OCD thing?
This is a woman thing.
Like,
I love the point where she says she's sad about getting a cat because she thought she might have wanted a dog. And then one of the points she says she doesn't like her cat is because she likes a clean, quiet home.
Yeah.
Because like dogs will bark at like a fucking stray ray
Dogs
of light going the wrong way for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no.
I cannot stand dogs. They're
No.
fucked up.
Look,
They're
I love
I
dogs.
love my
dogs very
dog.
much. They are a hassle.
I love my dog. She like is legitimately like mentally challenged. Like she thinks she's a guard dog, but is bad at it. So she just like will bark at my parents if they walk near my room. Look, dogs are great, but what is it like? It's just so it's like male OCD that you just have like a panic attack thinking about hell, and then girl OCD is like, I just gotta do like medieval shit to my cat. Like I just gotta make my cat live through the fucking 120 days of Sodom.
Yeah, male OCD is when you like sit in your room and you're like, man, when you die, it's like when you're driving on the highway and you see a sign, and it's like if you saw a sign in a language you've never seen before, and then you try to imagine what the language is like, and then girl OCD is like, I should buy 10 glass bottles and have them on a shelf.
Yeah, and then put my cat in them.
Yeah,
And then I should put just a little. I should start putting poison in all my food I give to my friends to make them sick.
yeah.
Because that's a reference to, I don't know if you've seen The Princess Bride, but that's a little reference you might not have gotten.
You can cut this one, Charlie, if it's too much. But like male OCD is just like, thinking really intently about bad things you've done before. And then female OCD is like looking at the Wikipedia page for Sylvia Likens and going like, yeah, I should do that to my cat.
Yeah. Like, male OCD is when you look at the Wikipedia page for Sylvia Likens and you're like, I should do this to me.
Yeah.
It's looking up the Wikipedia page to Sylvia Likens going, what if I did this to someone and somehow didn't know about it?
Oh my god. I must have accidentally done this to hundreds of people.
Yeah. Just reading all of this and it's like, all right, well, there was that one time I got like pretty drunk, so I probably did that then.
I probably, when I was at the hookah bar, I probably accidentally left the like thing on and I burned some poor girl.
Yeah, for 40 days straight.
There's some like, I think there was someone like Griffin was like referencing a lot last time. Who's the he was like saying that there was like a female celebrity he was talking to that was really fat, and I didn't know
Karen
who it was
Carpenter.
initially. Yeah, I thought that I didn't know who that was. So I was like, oh, is that like,
that like a fat
is she
one?
just
Is that
like a
Melissa
larger
McCarthy?
lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, is she like Melissa McCarthy? I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then I realized, no, she died of anorexia.
I love hearing about like how awful Richard Carpenter was to her, just like Richard Carpenter.
I did not
love
know
hearing
about that,
about
actually.
No, like literally, like there's you should watch Superstar, the Karen Carpenter story. It's really good, and like all the scenes like that's reenactments of like how Richard Carpenter, and he's just like, Karen, we're really worried about you. You're getting like you're packing on the pounds a little bit, and you suck, and we hate you.
It's so fucking funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then she's like, when she gets to be like 90 pounds, he's like, look, this is your fault. Like,
oh my god,
he's so comically evil, and he's still alive.
I know.
And he's still alive.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he's still alive.
It sucks.
Do you think
I'll see like
I'd like to imagine he has like 100 other wives that he's just done this to. He's just constantly like marrying like beautiful women and going like, oh well, that dress really
Tubbs.
disguises how fat you've gotten.
Richard Carpenter spotted on red carpet with Anya Taylor-Joy.
No, you know
What was the
who
thing
I
that
heard,
Spencer said? I think
did
I
that shit to everyone he dated was Onision.
Oh yeah.
That's,
I forget what I replied to. Oh yeah, Spencer was like, "It's so sad the eating disorder." Anya Taylor-Joy was like, "I was like, yeah, it's really sad to see people put on so much weight."
Something
like
that still sticks.
The worst I feel about laughing at something is when it's like when men are like so comically evil to like their spouse or like their partner or whatever. It's like it's like, you know, it's like oh yeah, he would punt footballs at me. It's like, man, that's awful, but also like footballs. It's like
there was like
he
would
would
like Rick James would like burn crack pipes on like the woman he dated or something.
Yeah.
Like
no, exactly.
yeah.
It's
Phil
like,
Spector had
it's
like
wait,
a
no,
cube he put woman in. Like he had like a cube he would lock fucking like one of the Ronettes in.
It's like
there was a Minecraft YouTuber who would do like candy themed abuse
Notch?
to his
Notch's candy
No.
room. You ever been to Notch's candy room? I was there.
No, not the guy who
I was
made
there all the
Minecraft.
time when
He
I was a
made
kid, and I don't
Minecraft
remember
YouTube
what
videos.
happened. But I was there.
Candy tasted real weird.
Pardon me.
Yeah. All this is not a joke. It's legally actionable.
Yeah.
This would hold up in a court of law. I am willing to testify about this under oath about Notch's candy room.
yeah.
Notch, listen. I know it's a little weird to have a slumber party at Notch's house, but you have to understand, he didn't have a childhood. He's like a kid.
He's a grown kid, and that's why he didn't
He
want
let
to
us
stop
Notch
having those
abusing,
views.
Notch abusing his kids by picking up a cube-shaped flip-flop.
Notch let us, whenever we had slept over at Notch's house, like he let us play like this different version of Minecraft where everyone was naked. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Then he
and
was
everyone
naked
was
too.
the same race.
Yeah.
That's so funny that he just like
he made
$1 billion.
Custer's he made Custer's Revenge in Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, it's so funny that like his life story is like, well, I made $1 billion. I sold my stuff to Microsoft. Now I'm going to devote my time to being racist.
It was so funny that
gonna
like
be
he
rich,
used to
I'm
be
gonna
like
live
a
in my-
woke like gamer feminist guy, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
he just bought like this like just not even a Mick, just like a regular
Not a
mansion.
Mick. Nothing Mick
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
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 And then
Well,
just like immediately was
McDonald's.
like,
He's a fat piece of shit. Fucking
Yeah.
McDonald's mansion.
that's a damn fucking Big Mac mansion if you ask me, because that
Wow.
bitch fat as hell.
He's
No.
extremely fat.
Yeah, and he's bald too. He's bald as hell.
Yeah.
That's a Miek mansion because that dude is too fucking Swedish.
Wow.
Yeah, no, just becoming making like literally I think at the time the world's most popular game at like in your late 20s.
Still probably the world's most popular game.
I
like,
just
top
found out.
three.
I just today found out they added copper to Minecraft and was genuinely like, holy shit, they have copper in Minecraft.
Yeah, no. I am like always like one bad life decision away from getting back into Minecraft in a big way.
Oh, okay. It looks like he also faced criticism for tweeting in support of QAnon, stating, Q is legit, don't trust the media.
Thank you, Notch.
Bro, you are
Yeah.
Q. You have billions of dollars.
you are
Q is
Q.
you.
Yeah.
They're talking when they talk about the secret like pedophile elites. They're talking about you, Notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
If everything about QAnon was real, it would not have facilitated even 1/10 of the pedophilia that Minecraft has.
Something I can't get out of my head is like something that Spencer pointed out about the what's that account called? Oh yeah, End Wokeness, about how that's probably just like run by an NGO.
Yeah.
It's like I get recommended it
I am
on
fascinated by this account. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's like a throwback to like old like 2013 Twitter. Like, do any of you remember the account Adolf Joe Biden?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Adolf Joe Biden.
You know Adolf Joe Biden.
I
Okay,
know.
Griffin knows ball. Yeah, it was this like
Yeah.
really, really racist account that had like it was like Joe Biden photoshopped with a Hitler stash, and it would just post like a mix of just like r/ like black people yard stuff, and then
Oh yeah.
just like I remember on the day like of the Obergefell decision, it was just he was tweeting like lesbians now have the constitutional right to marry their cats or something, and
Oh.
it's like it's a throwback to like that simpler time. Like I see all of his
Oh, yeah.
posts, and he just tweeted like it's MLK Day. MLK believed not judging someone for the
Oh,
color
yeah.
of their skin, so I don't want to see a single
Yeah.
wokey celebrating it. I'm like,
Yeah.
who
It's
are
like, no,
what?
man, we
I do think
they hate MLK now.
Are you
I do want to get out ahead of
105?
this now. I do
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
woke has gone too far.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
it's,
woke has
it's
gone
like-
completely insane. What they're
It
doing.
it reminds me of like it reminds me of Trump in that like reading all the tweets just feels like very soft and slightly wet skin. Like that's sort of the tone of it. Is like, and I sort of like just read it all in like that sort of like Trump cadence, like that's like it's not exactly like forceful. Like the profile picture is. We have this profile picture of this beautiful Aryan man, but then he said that he likes Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
I mean, what's not? Did you
yeah.
see the fucking clip of Trump being like, "I thought I knew Diamond and Silk. Turns out I only knew Diamond.
yeah.
Silk, an amazing woman.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
found
no,
a
he's like,
wonderful,
here's
wonderful.
one. Black Lives Matter raised $90 million in 2020. Where did all the money go? It's like, wow, it's like you can't even like pull out. You could go way more racist on that. It's like your fucking like national conservative audience. They're just like getting like little nuggets.
The American right
of that.
I'll say it. They're out
No.
of pocket
The-
for real.
Well,
I'm like, okay,
they're going
I'm
back to
trying to
just
decipher. End Wokeness posted, what year was civilization's peak? And I'm looking at the
Yeah.
responses, and there's obviously a lot of like 1984s, haha. And
Yeah.
then there's like a weird amount of 1999s. I'm not sure what's going on there.
that is weird.
There's one person that says 1994, the year Pulp Fiction came out. Which,
That's actually
Yeah.
true though.
It
More
was
1999s.
2009 when every pop song was this unending drone club beat with a guest verse by Lil Wayne where he went, "I'm sick in this bitch like Typhoid Mary."
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of 1999s. Like, what is going on? Someone said
I don't know.
1997 because of GoldenEye 007 coming out.
Okay.
One of the stupidest games ever made. Someone
yeah.
said
No, I-
1933. What?
Ooh,
1930. Oh, I think I know what he means by 1933.
That's
There was like
scary.
a period of time where like the entire consensus on first-person shooter games was the idea that the all-time best one was one that was entirely broken by making one guy too short.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've played GoldenEye 007 with friends, and like it's so awesome. You have to shoot everyone 100 times before they die. Like they.
Yeah, no, it's like the first shooter ever.
Yeah, it's like everyone's
And then
like,
that's
I don't play crap like Call of Duty. I play GoldenEye 007,
Yeah.
and meanwhile, it's just like you're like a cube running around shooting.
Yeah, you're just like you move the way that like a shark would if it was able to swim in the air. You're just sort of like honing in on things and trying not to pass them.
Yeah.
you move
Just-
like. Have you ever seen those videos of like ball lightning? You move like that.
Yeah,
just kind
no,
of
exactly.
floating throughout the world.
The
Yeah,
I tried to play like Super Mario 64 like 6 months ago
It's
or something
unplayable.
like that, and I beat it, but like it's just like
No,
not
it's
fun.
It's not. Who
Like
cares?
you were like fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
like combat
Oh, yeah,
wrestling
no,
the camera the
I
entire
was
time.
I was trying to play use it like the N64 games on Switch, and they're all just like they're so awful to
Okay,
control. They
F-Zero
yeah,
X.
no, that's what I was. That's what I
F-Zero
was
X
doing.
is great.
I played N64.
yeah.
I played
Okay.
Mario
Is good.
64. Sunshine is still great. I love Sunshine.
Sunshine
Yeah.
is awesome.
No,
Galaxy,
Yeah.
Galaxy, some of
Mario
the best
64 's
music
terrible.
ever put in a video game.
yeah.
Galaxy's great, but Odyssey is like the best one. Like it's not complicated.
Odyssey
the
is
most
good.
recent one that controls like buttery smooth
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
and has like the most advanced shit is the
I
best
actually
one.
like
So-
Luigi, so I don't really play those
Nobody
games.
I don't
Scares
remember
Griffin.
asking you a goddamn thing.
I don't really play those games.
Oh, like Luigi,
I don't really play those games. You
I'm
can't
not
play as
special
Luigi
for
in those
liking
games,
Luigi.
so I don't.
You wanna fuck on my penis because my
It's
penis
not.
is
This
Luigi?
is so not fair. I'm just
That's what
like
you sound like.
this is like this is like a forum where we're supposed to talk about culture and stuff, and I'm just saying I prefer Luigi to Mario.
I like this person. This
I
person
don't
says
wanna give me $1
1962, the
million
successful
for liking
resolution
I would
of
love
the
$1
Cuban
million.
Missile Crisis.
I would love $1 million for being perhaps the Guinness
But you're not
the
gonna get
Guinness
any.
World Record
You're not gonna
holder
get
for
it.
biggest Luigi fan.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it. Guinness World Record holders don't
Yes,
get
they
$1
do.
million.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yes,
I
they
think
do.
they get.
No,
I think
yeah.
they. I think they get like $1,000.
They
not
get
$1 million.
$1 million
Yeah.
and
No,
a
it's just
little bow to
1,000.
put on your dog's head.
Oh god.
Spencer's right. A lot of it is 1999.
Yeah.
That must be something that they're like.
Entering the Guinness Book of World Records does not have any type of economic compensation. Fuck you both.
Yeah. Oh, so this is sorry.
we
I'm
can't trust
I'm
Google.
veering off track, but
No,
this is
of course.
I forget if Gus or Griffin sent JapanLife to
I
me,
did.
but I was on JapanLife /JapanLife, which is for people already living in Japan, and the read on is that it's sort of like an expat thing, or at least for English speakers. And I found this guy called Kyoto _ Kinuku. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Great. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's fine. But I found he has just this series of posts I wanted to sort of like just go over, and it paints his whole profile is a vibrant mural of one man's life. So the first one I saw was it said paying for a house in cash with American money. So I negotiated the price of my house down a ton, low enough that I can pay cash, and it would be way cheaper than doing a loan. Plus, I can live rent-free forever, so I opted for that.
Post by Jesse
I've been working on
Pinkman.
yeah. I've been working on a spouse visa for 2.5 years, a student on a student visa for 1, and a permanent residence for about a month. Can I just wire money over to a Japanese bank account? What's the best way to handle this? So first, paying for a house in cash is that's
It's
pretty
baller.
sketchy.
It's actually baller as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Bro's mad
baller,
at
but it's
paper.
also
He's getting
Yeah,
mad someone has
bro
to
just
paper up.
admitted he stacks no paper.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm only getting paid tax deductible. Or, yeah, I'm getting $50 from bar shows that I do.
I was thinking last night I was just sitting and I was thinking I'm 2 weeks away from only speaking in Instagram comments.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read something and it'll be my brother won't stop talking about how bad he wants to kill himself, and I'm just gonna be like, who let bro cook?
Bro wants
Oh my
nothing.
God, after you see somebody showing clear signs of a stroke.
Yeah. So here's the next post I found from him, also in JapanLife. What are the laws around kids sitting in laps or two small kids buckled in one seat?
Pause.
I know people
Okay,
are going to
double
flip out
pause.
at me.
Pause for two different reasons.
Yeah, no, I know.
Don't worry, guys. It's not a sex thing. I just want to play Tetris with my children.
Yeah, I know people are going to flip out at me for asking this. Just curious. I see a lot of moms holding their babies with no seatbelt at all. If a small kid is waist buckled with their parent on their parent's lap, or two small kids waist buckled in together in one seat, and the police see this, what happens? Seems like this stuff.
Do you have
is just
clown
randomly
children?
enforced.
Just put them in the back
Yeah, I don't know.
seat. Do you need 100 kids in your car?
Well,
I think this guy owns a motorcycle.
He's flipping one of the kids upside down and making a box.
it's like
Yeah.
you're
It's like
rolling,
one of his.
they're
He has
rolling,
one of his kids in a cage on top of it, Mitt Romney style.
Yeah.
rolling.
You stack one kid on top of the other and they just both blip and disappear.
Rolling your kids
Yeah.
up really tight, like you're trying to pack more shirts into a suitcase.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah.
like you're trying to finally fit a sleeping bag back in its original container. From what I could tell about what this guy posts, he has a motorcycle at least, so I can only assume he's trying to put them
Hope
in
he
the
doesn't bring
sidecar.
his fucking Tetris game worth of kids on the motorcycle. with
Yeah.
him.
So this is his next post that I found in r/dating. What are some fun ice-breaking games like Two Truths and a Lie? Sometimes I want to get to know people more, but especially people who aren't outgoing feel like I'm almost interviewing them, trying to learn about them. When interviewing them, I'm almost interviewing them to learn about them. That one's on me. With Two Truths and a Lie, you can find out how to get people to voluntarily tell you interesting stuff about themselves. So I just thought this was funny that he's trying this as a man that I think is
Married?
It seems like is
He said he
well,
was on
yeah,
a spouse visa.
yeah. Well, I guess that hasn't worked out. Now he's doing freshman
Single
dorm
dad?
stuff with these Japanese women.
Single dad in Japan?
Yeah. here's his post on r/motorcycles. What options are there for a 5-year-old?
Oh no.
What kind of gas-powered small motorcycles are there that a 5-year-old could ride? Pocket bikes seem a little too small, right? I don't even know where to start looking, really. Not looking to break the bank, either.
I've got a lead on a red and yellow plastic car, but...
Yeah, that would suit your kid very well.
Is he trying to buy, like, a classic car for his 5-year-old or something? Like, are we just accelerating the process of, like, you get your 16-year-old son a sports car and he crashes it instantly? Like, we're just trying to get that out of the way.
Well, it's fine to crash your car.
I guess he has a very... Yeah, it seems like he's also into bodybuilding, so maybe he's raised a very large son that can't fit in, like, those like little cars, the electric ones that you get for kids that go like 5 miles an hour. Maybe his boy needs something more.
The people I see online who like are like training their like 2-year-old kids to lift weights, that like really scares me. Have you seen these kids?
Yeah.
Nah,
Why are you scared of like a buff baby coming to beat you up?
Yeah,
because you're scared of.
Yeah,
you're scared of a little jacked toddler, the Incredible style, coming to kick your ass.
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, I didn't even send my favorite post from him here. This is my favorite one in r/JapanLife. Can microwaves be repaired?
JapanLife.
I don't know where I'd even take it to. It's an important
a microwave in Japan.
Yeah,
I just like that he
Can you do
needs
that?
to. Yeah, yeah. Can you repair your microwave?
Can you tie your shoes after they get untied?
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, can you fix it?
Yeah.
I just wish there was like a room in the house where I could like pee and poop, and then it takes the pee and poop to a separate place that's clean.
Yeah. I'm fascinated by this man's life because he just posts. It seems like he just does bodybuilding, has a motorcycle, has kids at some point, but he only seems to care about like when he can put them in the motorcycle, and then he's getting a lot of cash somewhere. I don't
Probably
really
normal stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like he found it.
probably.
He probably found it somewhere.
Yeah, I found all this cash. Yeah, it seems like he just mainly posts.
Do you ever
about
like? Do you ever
bodybuilding.
worry about like imagine you were just like walking around and you found $1 million in cash somewhere, and now you have to tell people, I just like found all this money. I'm not lying. I found it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and there's this guy with weird hair who's been following me around all the time.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking worst t-shirt cannon of all time.
Yeah.
Keep pointing it at people. Like, I think that seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Is someone gonna do anything about this? Is the law going to adapt to this new kind of evil? Or...
Wait, hold on. He said something. He said something about slander by a Japanese. God damn it! That was removed by the mods var/Japan. The guy just said.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
He also said, "Anyone have any advice for training
I
a
hate when
dog,
my
deaf
head
dog
gets
with
removed by
signs?"
the mods of Japan.
Yeah. I hate it when the evidence of the rape of Nanking gets removed by the mods of r/Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, they have like their own little custom like Reddit gold. It's just like it just says like 731 and then like a little.
What's Reddit's?
I hate when the skin on the tip of my penis is removed by the mods of r/Japan.
Yeah.
What is Reddit seppuku? Like, do you like go on like a subreddit and say like I hate snow?
I think that's like I think that's saying you won the internet for today, sir. When someone like says like, are you sure about that? I think that, and then like a clever comment. It's when you say, I think you.
There has to be
won the internet for today.
Okay,
sir.
sorry. There has to be like one high schooler out there who thinks that Nanking was just the name of the most beautiful woman in Japan.
Oh fuck. That's probably
It's like I don't see why they have to like have a whole name about it.
I mean,
It's bad.
I mean,
I know it's
Obviously
bad.
it's bad, but like I mean,
we're talking about women can't be presidents because they get their period. Meanwhile, they started a damn war over one woman in China.
Yeah, it was World War II. Like there had to be crazier things going on then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good how they're like very. It seems like they care a lot about women over there, that they would go to war over one of them. So I think that that's sort of how I learned that Asia is good. Is because of that. Does
Go
one of you
on.
want to read?
Oh, I think
Yeah.
Reddit Seppuku is saying that you like season 9 of The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, that's also Twitter seppuku.
Yeah.
Actually, Spencer, I want you to read this one that I sent. It's homework help. It's unrelated, but I really like it.
All right. High school math. How much would it take to kill you if you were resistant to 3,400 kilograms of force? Well, I'd assume 3,401 kilograms of force, probably. Okay. Let's say you have superpowers. You have the ability to resist force up to 3,400 kilograms before it actually hurts you. Let's say you're hit by a truck, 2,600 kilograms, at max speed, 160 kilometers per second. Would the resulting force kill you, or would it just hurt a bit?
Those are,
all right.
They're different things. It's different things completely.
High school math. I just like that it's labeled high school math.
I don't know, man.
Kilograms are not a unit of
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
First of
Yeah,
all.
no, there's so little information.
Yeah, not
in
enough
here.
information, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hey.
I also really want to.
hey, fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is Lex
Yeah.
Luthor fucking his teacher or something?
yeah. I also
Say you
like
have
that. Yeah,
35 grams of kryptonite and one Superman traveling at 100 kilometers a minute.
I like that. I like that death is also involved.
I had a in high school, I think 11th grade, there was this. I was in physics class, and there was this very hard question on a test about like calculating the force of like an Olympic sprinter or whatever. And we were going over the answers the next day, and this kid just went, "Yeah, I didn't know how to do that, so I just multiplied the guy's speed by the year of the Olympics." I always think about that. Like, bro, I had no idea what to do. Just fucking, he saw a number.
I
and
remember.
Was like,
I remember my senior year. I had like a 20th century topics class, and I think I said that like when we were during a class, I think the Sydney Opera House got brought up somehow, and I cultivated a reputation as a guy who knows too much about history throughout my life, but I think I said, did you know that
Charlie
That was
working his way
was
around
very
the fact of
daft.
saying, I got zero pussy.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. I would just say that if it's relevant. And I said, did you know that Sydney Opera House was actually named after a woman named Sydney Opera House? And a lot of people were like, wait, really? And then I had to be like, no, that's not true. There wasn't a woman named Sydney Opera House.
You're just lying to
Sydney
people for no
Opera
reason.
House.
I mean, I thought it would come across as a joke, but then they just were like, oh, wait, really?
I'm just imagining you
Just-
saying that in the most like dry tone possible. Like,
You know they
I
had
think
was
I
named
did.
after a woman.
after a woman named Sydney Opera.
Yeah,
House.
no, that was...
Well, that was a joke.
All of Charlie's classmates staring up at the ceiling going, sorry, where did you say the word gullible was?
Yeah.
I like this one in homework help. It's pretty simple. It says, were the Mongols as bad as Europeans? Bonus points if you cite evidences. Thank you so much, love you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I love the lack of context.
As bad as Europeans, like cumulatively.
Yeah, just in general.
Europe has been
Yeah,
around
just,
for
you know.
way longer.
Just in your opinion, like just as people.
It's like, is Tom Brady
Okay.
as good as the Cowboys?
Okay,
Yes.
we need to end this by reading this comment, since this comment is
Oh, yeah.
much dumber than the question itself. Let's put it
Yeah.
this way. According to many sources, many people's DNA can be directly traced back to Genghis Khan, the single leader of the Mongolian Empire, who raped plenty while taking over territory. Here is a source. I don't know how reliable it is, but I am sure you can find some with some digging.
Blogs.discovermagazine.com.
Great. In more quantitative terms, 10% of the men who reside within the borders of the Mongol Empire, as it was at the death of Genghis Khan, carry his Y chromosome. And so about 0.5% of the men in the world, about 16 million individuals alive today, do so. By the way, yes, many Europeans did rape when colonized.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
I like talking about this like stat.
technically. So you can use that as a thesis or this is the deed of one man. So you can use that as a thesis or something. Although the Europeans did X, Y, and Z, Genghis Khan of the Mongolian Empire did insert whatever here, which outweighs the atrocities of the Europeans.
Yeah, insert whatever here is a
talking
pretty
about
good
Genghis
description
Khan like
of
he's like Wilt
what he
Chamberlain.
did.
It's like, damn, you think you set a new rape
Yeah.
record? You could look back at the record book. There's all these fucking Genghis Khan records.
He put a You cannot say that Ponce de Leon did anything near him. Don't even say that.
Yeah, people talking about him like he's Michael Jordan. Like, he is the greatest of all time, and I don't give a shit. There is no bigger rapist in all of history.
16 million and 0.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that he doesn't bring like killing people into this or
Can
like
someone do
Badness
someone
is
do
a measure
Steve?
of rape.
Can someone do Stephen A. Smith talking about Genghis Khan? Can anyone do that?
I don't think any of us are
I
allowed
think
to
Gus
do
can
that.
do that. I think Gus probably has done that.
I don't think we get away with that one.
Ah, damn. Okay.
I think that's probably it. But yeah. Oh, and then
That's a great way to end
Spencer-
that.
do Colin
That's a great way
Cowherd, but
to
he's
end
not
the
as
episode.
popular.
Hey, can we do this?
No,
Can any of
because
you
I
guys
need
do
to do
this joke?
plugs.
No, we're all white.
Can we tap up right to the line of straight up blackface? No.
Yeah,
All
let's-
right. Never mind. Goodbye, guys.
Spencer, I'll plug your stuff at the beginning of the episode because I need to plug stuff there too.
Cool.